Go time. Oh my God! I don't want to.
This is Enclave Radio with your host, me, President John Henry E. Hello, my children. This is President Lincoln. Time we have told. It's time to discuss something rather The issue at hand is, well, my president. The question has been raised, I know, as to just how I came to be elected to this most illustrious office, or whether or not I had been elected at all. To that, I must answer, of course. Of course, I was elected. Sweet America. Of course. Isn't the right to vote the very foundation of a democracy? Fortunately, in the interest of national security, I'm not at liberty to discuss the details of the election. You understand? But rest assured, I am your president, because the appropriate people of this great nation decided I should be. I am your duly elected representative. Of course, when the time comes, when my term is up, America will be free to elect a new president, and that person will have our full faith and confidence and carry our collective values forward into the future. Democracy, dear America. Democracy now and forever. So remember, news. Enclave is working around the clock.
Yeah?
Got the skinny on the Capital Wasteland's
If the price is right.
noblest dignitary, that charming cat from Vault 101. Check this out.
Till next time, this
Got
is
some
John
great news
Henry
out of the
Eaton
town of
signing
Megaton. Turns out the live atomic bomb in the town center
They-
has finally been deep-sixed for good. The
What's
town
the big
sheriff,
idea?
one Lucas Sims, commissioned the one, the only lone wanderer from Vault 101 to disarm the nasty. And the kid delivered. Nice work. Next time you're in the neighborhood, pop into the studio. Old Three Dogs Toaster's been on the fritz. Thanks for listening, children. This is Three Dog, ow! And you're listening to Galaxy News Radio. We're Radio Free Wasteland, and we're here for you. Now, some music.
Rivet City. Please wait while the bridge extends.
Hold it right there. State your business in Rivet City. Research, huh? I can't help you there, but you're free to ask around inside. Just don't start any trouble. I don't exactly have time to worry about the history around here, now do I? I've got to worry about what's happening on it now. I suppose. The common room is free, but the beds are lousy. It's on the midship deck. A big open room with lots of beds. You can't miss it. If you want to sleep well rested, rent a room from Vera Weatherly. She's on the upper deck. Carry on then.
Want to do some buff out? Maybe a little psycho?
Don't even think of breaking into it.
Have a seat anywhere. Someone will be with you in a minute.
Any trouble in this area? Good to see you.
Good to see you.
Hello.
Kiddies, this is Three Dog. Bow wow, your voice in the darkness. Or at least the radiation. One ready for the Capital Wastelands?
Hello, ma'am.
Me neither, but it's that time again.
You don't look so tough.
Not too long ago, I reported that a cat recently left Vault 101. His name is James. Good guy. Turns out it gets better.
I'm on duty. Make it quick.
That says someone else has just climbed out
Oh,
of that
really?
What
If
the
someone
hell
took your
is going
stuff,
on
go get
down
it
there?
back. If they shoot at you, shoot back.
Vacation?
Otherwise, I've got to see it for myself before I'm going to do anything.
Your guess is as good as mine, kiddies. Thanks
Yeah.
for listening, children. This is Three Dog. Ow! And you're listening to Galaxy News Radio. We're Radio Free Wasteland. And we're here. In our public service announcement. For all you guys and gals tempted by the thought of scabbing in the downtown DC ruins, here's a tip. You see, children, the Frankensteins might violently and
Don't know about your
horrifically
runaway
rip you to
robot, and we
shreds.
don't care.
If you're lucky.
This lab is dedicated to
According
solving
most
real
of our reports
problems.
on the super mutants, they actually prefer capturing
Look,
their victims.
this is a restricted area. I'm tired of telling you people.
Consider yourself
It's you.
officially warned.
My heavens, you look so much like him. You're James's daughter, aren't you? What are you doing here? You were too young to remember, and I suppose James never spoke of me. Typical. I'm Dr. Madison Lee. I worked with your parents many years ago. Now I run the science lab here in Rivet City. It was all I had left. When your mother died, your father decided to leave with you. He abandoned our work. We had no choice but to do the same. You mean you haven't? I assumed he sent you here. For that matter, aren't you supposed to be in a vault? James said he left you there. Your father is no longer here, and I'd appreciate it if you didn't use that tone with me. Your father insisted that we return to work on Project Purity. I tried telling him too much time has passed. There's no way it would work. Predictably, he refused to listen to me. He says he can prove it will work and headed off to the old lab. I'm sorry, I don't know what else to tell you. It's in the old Jefferson Memorial Building, northwest of here. Please, don't go after him. It was foolish of him to even think about going there alone. Look, I don't want to be harsh, but I have problems of my own. I don't have the resources to support James's foolish endeavors, or you're chasing after him. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, I'm not in a position to help you. You understand, I have enough to worry about already. Project Purity, we called it. What do you want to know? It was simple, really. Fresh, clean water for everyone. Such a simple idea, and yet so impossible to realize. The plan was to build a facility that could purify all the water in the tidal basin at once. No radiation, no muck, just clear water. It just turned out to be more difficult than we anticipated. We had the basic principles down, we understood most of the science behind it, but the radiation in the area is so pervasive. Small-scale tests were fine, but anytime we tried to test the process on a larger scale, it was just too much. Maybe if we'd had more time, or better equipment. Okay. I suppose so. I worked with them for several years until your mother died, and your father decided it was time to leave. What else do you want to know? Yes. Your mother was... well, she was a good woman. A very dedicated scientist. Your father loved her very much. It was a shame that she died. She had been excited to meet you. Complications from childbirth. None of us were expecting it. We weren't as prepared as we could have been. You have to understand, we were struggling with scavenged, derelict equipment. We did everything we could. Yes, well, I'm sorry it wasn't enough. James? He was very driven, determined to change the world. Well, we all were back then, I suppose. He was focused on two things, really. Making Project Purity work, and your mother. When she died, I think he gave up. I know he wanted to keep you safe, but I think part of what he did was run away. But it seems that he never really was able to get over the idea. I'm frankly shocked that he waited all this time, and wants to try again. Good luck. I've already told you everything I could tell you all about the science lab, but even though it all seems like a lifetime ago. Good.
I'm sure the good doctors...
What do you need? Look, some of us are trying to get work. Anybody coming through here would have... She's certainly head and shoulders above most everyone else around here, though that's not saying much. Hey there.
What? Yeah? What do you want?
Oh, really? My husband ran off and got himself killed and left me to raise his little brat. So don't you tell me how I should or shouldn't be.
What do you want? My mom is probably drunk, and my dad's dead. Is that good enough for you, asshole?
You'll never guess who just showed up at my place. That android catcher from the common room. At first, I thought he was going to kill me. But it turns out he's an android himself. And he's gone rogue. I didn't believe him at first, but I'm convinced he's telling the truth. We need to find him a place to hide along the railroad. He also insists that we help him locate a trusted doctor and techie.
Up Wasteland, it's me, Three Dog, bringing you all the music and news your little hearts can handle.
Candace, it's Ralph. Tell Dad there's no way in hell I'm spending nuclear Armageddon trapped with him in a fucking closet. You can have my number. It's 6. Now, if you'll excuse me, I've got a mushroom cloud to walk into. Have a happy Holocaust.
Capital Wasteland's newest, noblest dignitary, that charming cat from Vault 101. Check this out. Got some great news out of the town of Megaton. Turns out the live atomic bomb in the town center has finally been deep-sixed for good. The town sheriff, one Lucas Sim, the one, the only from Vault 101 to it delivered. Hey, nice work, 101. Next time you're in the neighborhood, pop into the studio. Old Three Dogs Toaster's been on the fritz. Thanks for listening, children. This is Three Dog, ow! And you're listening to Galaxy News Radio. We're Radio Free Wasteland, and we're here for you. And now, some music.
Have a seat anywhere. Someone will be with you.
close. I'm on duty. Make it quick.
She's
some sort of genius. Her lab is...
About what else? Civilization.
Hey there.
Stay away from me. No. Really? Oh, thank you. Can you help me? I've been so worried with him around.
Don't tell me your problems.
Ted Strayer, you can chill with me if you want, dude. You mean, I just... Lady... Later...
Morning.
Hey. Well, thank you. I don't have anything to give you. If you ever go up north, there is a secret slave...
Yes?
Hey, be more careful!
Hello, ma'am. Yes, miss. It makes me feel safer knowing...
What's your problem, Wadey? What did you say about my mother? You take that back! Oh, yeah? It's a
Capital Wasteland, it is I, Three Dog, your ruler. Hear me and obey. Oh, sorry. That's that other radio station. Got lots of stuff going down in post-apocalyptia these days. Here's some of the latest news. According to reports from the ever-so hoity-toity Tenpenny Tower,
Haven't run into you before. Nobody does. Don't worry.
Lush at large, Alistair Tenpenny says. No zombies, no
Thank you.
how. Come on, Al, cut the ghoulies a break. Dog! That's me, kids. Coming to you tape from my fortified bunker in the middle of the DC hellhole.
Haven't run into you before.
Here's
Nobody
the
does.
latest news.
Don't worry.
Unemployment is down. Stocks are up. And the UN
You may
has
be
just
right.
declared global peace forever. Now the real news.
Ted Strayer. Thank you.
Okay,
I'm just taking
children.
things one day at a
I've got
time.
the skinny on the Capital Wasteland's newest, noblest dignitary. That charming cat from Vault 101. Check this out.
I'm on duty. Make it quick.
Out of the town of Megaton. Turns out the live atomic bomb in the town center has finally been de-sixed for good. The town sheriff, one Lucas Sims, commissioned the lone wanderer from Vault Nuke, and the kid delivered. Hey, nice work, 101. Next time you're in the neighborhood, pop into the studio. Old Three Dogs Toaster's been on the fritz. Until next time, this is Three Dog, ow! And you're listening to Galaxy News Radio, bringing you the truth, no matter how bad it hurts. And now, some music.
Another glorious day in this man's army.
Like the wind shakes the bough, he moves me with a smile. The difficult I'll do right now.
I'm eating right now.
I'm Diego, the acolyte for Saint Monica. She is now the patron saint of lost. You really should come to church on Sunday morning. Father Clifford. The sanctuary is in the ship's fore on the upper deck. The good father holds services every Sunday. I heard tell the place used to be run by raiders until someone...
You don't look so tough. They call me sister. Don't ask. Are you making fun of my name? It's a damn good thing for you this place is crawling with security. Otherwise, I'd kick your ass.
Welcome to the Weatherly Hotel. Well, I really shouldn't tell you, but have you heard about Polly Cantelli? He's addicted to chems. His poor wife Cindy is at her wit's end. You haven't heard? Angela has the hots for Diego. But since he's a priest, he's been putting her off. One of these days, she's just going to jump his bones. She's not very social. She's smart, though. Poor James. His mom. Well, I could tell you all about my hotel. But I'm sure I don't know anything about how Rivet... I mean, you hear rumors and you make guesses, but Actually, now that you mention it, Seagrave may know more about it. He's been here since he was just a boy, and I can't imagine anyone knows this ship better than he does.
I am at your service.
Any luck finding out how Rivet City got started? Well... Oh... Have you heard the so-called android recording? It sounds like an ordinary man. Here's a spare copy of that old holotape. I guess they sent those tapes to lots of people, especially people like me who are interested in tech.
Powerful 3 dogs. Set my brother straight. I told him what was what.
If you're listening to this recording, it is because you're believed to be trustworthy. I hope that is the case because this recording puts us both in danger. I'm escaping from the Commonwealth. I'm an android, a synthetic man, a slave. The men hunting me are ruthless and will stop at nothing to retrieve their property. I need to find a doctor in the wasteland to perform facial reconstruction. I also need someone who knows a great deal about computers. I need to have my memories
Here. You've done.
Weighs like 13 tons. Until next time, this is 3 Dog.
If you're listening to this recording, it is because you're believed to be trustworthy. I hope that is the case.
To anyone who can hear me.
This is a high-priority message. Backup is needed at our location. Any personnel listening on this frequency, please report at once.
Hello again, America the Magnificent. This is President Eaton, and I was hoping we could talk. Let's talk about government, shall we? Or more specifically, your government, dear America. The Enclave. Just who is the Enclave? Why, now that's simple. The Enclave is you, America. The Enclave is your sister, your aunt, your friend, your neighbor. And well, yes, the Enclave is me as well. As your president, it is my responsibility to preside over our great democracy. So, as before the war. Whole, beautiful, powerful. One Enclave, one America. Reflect upon all I have said, my America. Reflect and wait. And the Enclave will be President John Henry Eden, signing off.
Keep your head down, idiot. Raider incoming. Where? On my target, outcast. Hey, knock it off. If you're going to get yourself killed out here, you mind doing it further away from our bunker? I don't want your corpse stinking up our little patch of heaven. Yeah, that's what they all say, usually just before stepping on a landmine. I'm Defender Anne-Marie Morgan with the Outcasts. Steer clear of here and you should be able to continue with that whole not dying plan.
When I was a child,
We call ourselves the Outcasts, and we collect technology to preserve it from tribals and idiot locals. And before you ask, we were cast out from that company of Zeros, who call themselves Lion's Brotherhood of Steel. The way we figure it, if traders think we're too harsh in following orders, we're probably doing something right.
completely inseparable. It was, for a little boy, a perfect existence. So, let me ask you.
We aren't recruiting, kid. Old sap lions might trust walk-ins, but we don't. But if you want to help out, well, we might be able to work out a deal. You bring in technological devices, and we'll pay you a finder's fee based on the device. But Protector Kasdan would have to okay it first.
America's children live in
Okay.
a terrifying, meaningless
Back to staring odd at the outcast?
There is no hope.
Don't you have something better
No
to do, kid?
happiness. That changes right here, right now. From this moment onward, the children of this great nation are its highest priority. The Enclave will restore every American school, reinstate every youth program, and offer counseling and financial assistance to any family in need. We will match up the destitute, orphan children of the capital wasteland with qualified, eligible adults. We will rebuild the American family as it was meant to be. Values of our past shall be the foundation of our future. We've got a part now, you and I, but don't be sad, America. The Enclave is working tirelessly to rebuild this great nation, so you don't have to. Until we meet again, this is President Eden signing individuals are punished for their transgression. Hello again, America. This is John Henry Eden, your president. There are some things we should talk about, if that's all right. We live in an age of poverty, greed, violence, destruction. Indeed, the very seat of the federal government, Washington, D.C., has been reduced to what is now known as the Capital Wasteland. The Capital Wasteland. How did it come to this, America? How did your leaders allow the most powerful nation on Earth to die? The answer is really quite simple. Incompetence. Incompetence at the highest echelons of power. We put our trust, our faith, in half-wits. Our intrepid leaders had everything they wanted. Power, wealth, prestige. They made them lazy. Oh, yes, and laziness breeds stupidity. Rest assured, I will not make the mistakes of my predecessors. When John Henry Eden builds a country, he builds it to last. The American way. Don't you, my darling America, deserve that? Don't you deserve a future free of war, of fear, and terrible uncertainty? Of course you do. As President of the United States, you have my solemn pledge that I will never rest, until we have what we deserve. A place to truly call home. So remember, America, the Enclave is working around the clock to return this country to greatness. All you need is a little patience, a little faith. Till we meet again, this is President Eden signing off. Sweet America, hello again. This is President Eden. I'd like to have a chat. It's time we discuss something rather important. The issue at hand is, well, my presidency. The question has been raised, I know, as to just how I came to be elected to this most illustrious office, or whether or not I had been elected at all. To that I must answer, of course. Of course I was elected, sweet America, of course. Isn't the right to vote the very foundation of a democracy? Fortunately, in the interest of national security, I'm not at liberty to discuss the details of the election. You understand? But rest assured, I am your president. The appropriate people of this great nation decided I should be. I am your duly elected representative. Of course, when the time comes, when my term is up, America will be free to elect a new president. And that person will have our full faith and confidence. Carry into the future. Democracy, dear America. Democracy now and forever. So remember, America, the Enclave is working around the clock to return this country to greatness. All you need is a little patience, a little faith. Until next time, this is John Henry Eden signing off. I'm President John Henry Eden, and you're listening to Enclave Radio, the voice of warmth and reason in this cold, unreasonable world. Now, one of my inspirational quotes from the mouth of your president, John Henry Eaton. Straight to the heart. A coward is much more exposed to quarrels than a man of spirit.
Commencing attack on hostile target. Scanning for hostiles. Please step into the commencing attack on hostile target. Please step into the open and identify yourself. Abiding citizen, have nothing to fear. Scanning. Cooperation is right there. Do. Commencing lawful use of deadly. Engaging. In area. Commencing attack on hostile target. Commencing lawful use of deadly force. Requesting area weapons.
This is Enclave Radio with your host, me, President John Henry.
Oh, thank God. Someone knew. I need water, please. Water. I've been drinking this irradiated shit, and I can't do it. I just throw it up now. I need pure... Oh, please.
You can tell Tenpenny he can kiss my ass. We've got plenty of bottle caps. Let me in, goddammit.
How many times do we have to go through this?
So leave me alone.
You're not getting in.
And you're listening to Enclave
I can stand
Radio,
here all day yelling at you
voice of
through this
America.
damn speaker if I have to.
I've already told you Tenpenny won't allow zombies to live here.
Who the hell are you calling a zombie?
You're definitely not human, that's for damn sure. For the last time, no zombies allowed.
Can't you tell the difference between me and a feral? Fine. I'll show you the goddamn difference. Just you wait. You'll get yours, all of you. Yes? What do you... I'm really not in the mood, so leave me...
I thought I told you to get the hell out of here. For the last... What? No, just those damn ghouls. Sorry, thought you were one of them. Ghoul or not, I must inform you that you are trespassing on Alistair Tenpenny's private property. Renders an official business only. Is that so? And... Oh, looks like we got a live one here. I think we better leave this one outside. Goodbye, kid. Try not to get eaten by anything out there.
President of America. President of your heart.
Please, God. So thirsty.
I hope you know what you're doing.
You again? Perhaps don't bother.
I'm really not in the mood, so leave me alone.
Welcome to Tenpenny Tower.
Good to see you.
Hello again, America. This is John Henry Eden, your president. There are some things we should talk about, if that's all right. Did you know there are those amongst us who would shatter our hopes for peace, order, and security? These radical malcontents don't care about you. They don't care about America. All they care about is fulfilling their own selfish desires. Let's take a tally of these agitators, shall we? There are, of course, the raiders, those anarchistic ruffians who roam the wastes, preying on any and all stealing, murdering. The so-called Brotherhood of Steel. Don't be fooled by their pseudo-knightly nonsense or supposed connections to the United States. These power-armored Boy Scouts are nothing more than common criminals.
What do you need?
With access to some antiquated technology.
Yeah.
Criminals who have had the audacity to claim this country's most important military installation, the Pentagon, as their own personal clubhouse. And don't be fooled, America. Those who have left the Brotherhood of Steel, branded outcasts, are just as dangerous, even more so.
What's the big idea?
And what about the slavers of Paradise Falls? The frighteningly irradiated ghouls of Underworld. And last but not least, the hideously mutated super mutants that have completely overrun the entire...
I want this one's head on a fucking... You're dead!
Terror, blood, they're all... Not for long, sweet America. Not
Well now, if it isn't the little saint from the vault. We've been looking for you. Someone's put quite a price on your head. What? You think you can walk around the wasteland doing the things that you do, and there isn't going to be someone who takes notice? Such a shame. I hear that you could have been something useful. Ah well, time to die.
Until we meet again, this is your president.
You're dead!
And now, one of my inspirational quotes from the mouth of your president, John Henry Eaton. Straight to your heart. Avoid popularity if you would have peace. Hello, my beautiful America. This is President Eden, and it's time we had a talk. Let's talk about government, shall we? Or more specifically, your government, dear America. The Enclave. Just who is the Enclave? Why, now, that's simple. The Enclave is you, America. The Enclave is your sister, your aunt, your friend, your neighbor. And, well, yes, the Enclave is me as well. As your president, it is my responsibility to preside over our great democracy. So, as your president, I am the voice, I am the heart and soul of the Enclave. That is to say, I am the voice, heart, and soul of America. But only together can we hope to reach the way we were before the war. Whole, beautiful.
Fiddled with any interesting technology? Oh, great. Then again. Good thing I had it then. It helps to have the right tools for all. Now. So cynical. Now you should.
Until we meet again, this is your president, John Henry Eaton, signing off.
I'll share these with the traders. But first. What do you need? Do in fact.
covered land. Attend now to the words of the prophet of...
Here. Sir.
Come forth and drink the waters of the globe, for this ancient weapon of war is our...
Have you seen my wife anywhere around here?
Good morning, man. What? Sir? Sir?
And now, one of my inspirational quotes. President John Henry Eaton. Straight to your heart. Labor disgraces no man, but occasionally men disgrace labor. Hello again, America. This is John Henry Eaton, your president. There are some things we should talk about.
Your suffering shall exist no longer.
I've been
It
thinking
shall be
quite a bit
washed
lately
away.
about something we can all relate to. Something that is unquestionably
Shavas shall give birth to a...
I am referring to our great national past. Bring it! So it had been. That's right, America. Before we were devastated by atomic war, each state had its own professional baseball team. Imagine. Perfect cloud day. The sun is warm and welcoming. And on the horizon, lightning nights in your arms. Their name, Capital Congress. Their purpose, to make you, dear children, revel in the joys of sport and sunshine. If only for an hour. Now, ask yourself this. What if the Capital Congressmen could live again? What if they could compete with baseball teams from Pennsylvania or America? Put your faith in John Henry